Hey guys, so I'm here at the Ecuagenera pop-up event. This is the pop-up that's happening in Trenton, New Jersey. I just got here and I'm waiting for the store to open. They open up at 9. I got here bright and early so that I could make sure that I could record and there wouldn't be really much interruption. So hopefully it's not too busy, but there are a few people waiting. I don't really have anything in mind to purchase today. I've definitely been looking for some more anthurium hybrids, so I'm curious to know what they have. I'm hoping that they have some different stuff than they normally do, so we'll definitely have to see. I saw a few people post on Instagram like what it looked like and stuff, and it looked like there were some cool Hoyas here this time that I've never seen before. So I'm curious to see them. Normally when I come on Sunday for the discount, but this weekend I'm really tied up on Sunday, so I can't make it out here. So I just decided to come today on Saturday, and I'm here by myself. James had to work, so I'm so sad that he's not here with me. We always go together, but if I didn't go today, we would definitely just miss it. So I figured why not just come by myself. There will be no discount today, unfortunately, because it's Saturday, but that's okay. I think I'm going to try to just budget myself to about $100 in total. So yeah, I hope that I can find something nice today, and then I will see you guys back home and show you guys what I got. Hey guys, I just got back from the Ecuagenera pop-up event. I think it was okay this time. I do feel like that every event kind of has the same stuff. So they had a mixture of potted plants from their like Florida greenhouse, and then they also had a mix of imports that were in the bags that you guys saw. I don't ever really get the plants that are in the bags anymore because I'm just over like dealing with the stress of like the imports and stuff. So I try to look for the ones that are more established, that are already potted up. They had their typical things like philodendron verrucosums, philodendron mammy eyes, anthurium crystallinums, the luxurians, things like that. The prices this time were kind of like up and down. The big anthurium queens were actually $100, and I think that was pretty reasonable considering how big they were. They were like huge, and then some of the anthurium hybrids were like 50 and up, basically like that. And then some philodendrons were like 45 and up, depending on what it was. This time around, there was a few different Hoyas there. They normally don't really have that many Hoyas, but they did have a little section of them, so I was definitely checking that out. They had a few there that I've never seen before, and I did pick up one Hoya and I picked up one philodendron. I did give myself a spending limit this time of $100. I didn't want to spend any more than $100. If I spent less, that was great, but I didn't want to spend anything more. And I spent $90, so I was right there at $10 off, but I'm happy with what I got this time. This is called the Hoya glabra. I think I'm pronouncing it right. It's this one here. It was $35. I figured $35 was a good deal for this. I mean, I don't know if it's a deal or if that's just how much the plant costs. I looked on Google and I saw a couple from around 20 to like 40 bucks. So I figured, well, this one has 4 leaves. It looks like it's actively growing. So 35 bucks, why not? I've never heard of this plant and I've never seen it before, but it definitely does look like the Sarawak. But they definitely had a couple of these there. Some of them were really big and some of them were like smaller and had different growth patterns, and a lot of them were actually kind of damaged. So this one was the best looking one. So what I think I'm going to do with this Hoya is I'm going to repot it into pon or leca or mixture or whatever. I keep all my Hoyas in semi-hydroponics and they do really well. I think it's really nice. I like the big leaves. You guys know I really do like the Hoyas with the big leaves. Yeah, I thought this was a good deal for 35 bucks. The next plant I decided to get was this philodendron ploumanii citrus. I've always liked the citrus a lot. I think it's so cute. Like the green is so different. This one has 2 leaves. This is one of the older leaves. You can tell it's kind of been through it. So honestly, I think I might cut it off. I don't really care. This one was $55. They had much bigger ones, but you guys know I don't really like getting really big plants. Like, so I was looking for more of the medium or smaller, but I liked this one because it had this brand new leaf here and it has a new one coming in. So that's always like a good sign. I think this one is so beautiful. I've never owned a ploumanii or ploumanii, however you say it, but I have owned the mamii, and I did get it from Ecuagenera, so I'm assuming that the care is probably the same. This one is definitely a crawler, and I don't really like crawlers, but I couldn't really pass this one up. I thought it was gorgeous. Just looking at the roots, it's definitely root bound, so I'm probably gonna pot it in like a 5-inch pot or something like that, and then probably just stick it in one of the cabinets because it's actually a good size that it could fit. Those are the 2 plants that I got. It cost me $90. I think it was fair. I definitely would have gotten a little bit of a discount if I waited until tomorrow on Sunday to go, but like I said in the beginning, I'm really tied up tomorrow, so today was my only day to go and I didn't want to miss it. So what I'm going to do is probably just let them chill for a few days and then I'm going to repot them. I'm going to repot the Hoya into like semi-hydroponics, and then this one I'm going to repot it into my soil-free mix like I always do. And I'm definitely going to be pest treating these and like kind of quarantining them. I don't know if it's just me, but I have a really bad experience with Ecuagenera when it comes to pests. Like kind of every single plant that I've ever gotten from them ends up having like a pest issue. Like within a week of me having it, all of a sudden these pests just show up. Yeah, my like last time I went, my anthurium had spider mites, and a few other my anthuriums I got from them had spider mites as well. I had gotten some other stuff from them that had mealybugs. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be pest treating the hell out of these plants, and I never have like pests at all. It only happens when I get a new plant or something like that. So I'm really gonna treat these ones. I had 2 plants in particular from Ecuagenera that just wouldn't stop getting spider mites. It was the philodendron mamii and the philodendron verrucosum. It was awful. It was like every month, like I just couldn't get rid of them, and then at some point they just didn't make it because they were just suffering so much, so I had to just get rid of them. So yeah, I'm hoping this isn't the case, and that's kind of why I don't really go all out anymore at Ecuagenera events, because I just feel like I have really bad luck with them, and the simple solution is just stop going. But you know, I get FOMO, so I don't want to like miss anything because there could be something really cool there. So it's just kind of something that I deal with. But overall, I like what I got. They had a few anthurium hybrids, but it was their typical things. They had a few luxurian crosses as well, and I'm not really interested in them. And in my last video, I was actually talking about the anthurium luxurians from Ecuagenera in particular, because that's where I got mine. And I think I bought mine for like less than $200, but today the price for the luxurians was actually $120. I don't know if that's considered good now or whatever, but yeah, that's what they were. So I guess the price is actually coming down a bit. But other than that, there was really nothing in particular that stood out to me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and the Ecuagenera tour, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!